Love that song, definitely. You're listening to the Player Worn podcast. This is Samuel. If you didn't notice, I'm solo. You didn't hear the other guy going, Worn podcast. The usual intro. So I'm starting something new. Sunday night, we're doing a little solo here. Talking about what I saw in the week. Because we're trying to bring more content. There's a lot of stuff going on with cards. And there's a lot of stuff to talk about. And of course, I want to hear more from everybody that's listening. Please hit us up. Make sure you like the video. Come on, do that for me. Check out all the stuff we have on Instagram, YouTube, but, subscribe, like, all that stuff. We don't have a paywall or anything like that. There's no, hot nudes or any OnlyFans or this or that, no, none of that. So we're good here. We're good with a lot of free content that you can enjoy on the regular, and we got to keep it up, though. Yeah, my partner Jordan's he's got family stuff going on, a lot of stuff going on right now, which we wish him the best, of course. But we missed our episode on Thursday, which I have to join in responsibility with that because he is my partner, and he cancels an hour before the show because of a family emergency. There's nothing really I can do about that. So here we are. Sunday night recording. Sam is here solo, and so let's get to it. Let's take a look here. What's been going on? Well, the NBA playoffs are wild. I just got done watching the Lakers not sweep the Rockets. Just why is it now that all these teams are just going at each other? I like the fierceness again. A couple years ago, we were saying that everybody was too kumbaya and hugging up on each other because they wanted to, kiss each other's ass. And, don't make the Lakers mad because LeBron, don't rub him the wrong way. And then you don't have a Nike deal because he can do shit like that. He's the king maker, not only the king, right? So he could, if you rub him the wrong way or get into it with, the guys on the team like Marcus Smart. What year is it? Marcus Smart. Yeah, I said Marcus Smart. Yeah. And watching that game, watching the Rockets finally win one. For crying out loud. Oh my God. What just a ridiculous series. Watching them being owned every game by LeBron is just what the hell? And then they're relying on Kevin Durant as if he is him. Watching the last game he played when they were in LA, I think the guy had more turnovers than points, which I love KD. KD balls. Don't get me wrong. But, dude, that was just a ridiculous outing. Absolutely ridiculous. When, what's his name? It's Luke, or, why am I not getting, now I got to look this up. I'm having a total brain jam up here. It's Sunday night, okay. The guy who's picked up by the Lakers recently, is it Luke? I don't know. Some dude's having Luke Kennard. I got it right from the jump. I doubt myself when I shouldn't. Luke Kennard, when he is balling out like there's no tomorrow, we've got a fucking problem, okay? A major fucking problem here. The dude, it's Luke Kennard, okay? Oh my God! That's we see the issues here, right? Do I have to explain any more? So, finally, the Rockets. But it was not pretty by any stretch of the imagination here. Reed Shepherd jacking up trash shots, making half of them sometimes, maybe not. He's got potential, right? I was fortunate enough to pick up one of his flawless RPAs and grade it. It got a 9, and I ended up picking it up on the low when he was just not getting any play at the beginning of the season. He came out with hype, and then I don't know if he didn't fit into the rotation. I mean, they have major problems with their rotation there, clearly. Anyways, I ended up selling Reed, and I didn't want to do it, because it's a pretty big card. It's a 4-figure card, low 4 figures. We're talking like 1,200 or whatever, right in there, under 2K for sure at this point. But I was, I like to hold on to a rookie. Like I might, get FOMO. Oh no, what if he is the next, the man? No, he's not. So that was good. I'm not missing out there by any stretch. So you got Reed kind of trying to run things with Fred VanVleet out, and oh god. Basically, you've got a I don't know. You're rocking a Pinto at the Indy 500. When I mean, that's kind of what's going on. They're just it's a mess. And then Tari, what the hell happened? Like seriously, what is going on here? Tari Eason, I really liked Tari Eason. I still have some big Tari Eason cards because I believed in Tari. And just watching him play, man. I mean, he's rough. I like it. He's tough. I'm not trying to pick him up on Grindr or anything like that, but the dude, he goes to the, he's rough. He's rough. He's down in the paint. He's banging around, and then he can pop out and miss a 3 too, and then he can like get into a fight with Marcus Smart, which I do like. Thank you for doing that, Tari. Marcus Smart, like shut him up, please. Shut him up. Get him out of there. I mean, it looked like a funeral, that game. At the end, especially, LeBron, watching Bronny play, you'd think that he would be a little happier, but no, I mean, they're getting the shit kicked out of him, I guess. But, yeah, it was, and that's what I'm saying. And then after the game, Marcus Smart and Tari start getting into it, and that's what I'm talking about. So I'm like, okay, are we beyond the, oh no, don't let LeBron see because he might get that sneaker deal yanked out from under me? That kind of shit. I mean, Cason Wallace went at Bronny hard and stole the ball and just picked his pocket and made him look stupid. Is he done with Nike now? I got a Nike Swoosh Immaculate card I sold a while back, but you know what I mean? So it seems like everybody's going at each other. You got the Pistons series. That's really with the Magic. They're at each other's throats. That one's actually shaping up. Who would have thunk? What's going on there, actually? The Magic is in this. Is that really what's happening? Yes, I believe so. I watched the Magic win, was it last night? Awesome game. Cade, actually, yeah, the Magic's ahead 2-1 right now. Cade, dude, there was so much hype for, you had Jalen Duren, coming in, All-Star this year. All-Star. Jalen Duren, the All-Star. You got Cade, Asar Thompson, and then Jaden, pray the gay away, Ivy. I mean, dude, what? They got rid of Jaden, of course, but man, that's a whole nother can of worms, bucket of nuts, if you will. Jaden Ivey, I don't even know. If you got Jaden Ivey cards, I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry. I mean, yow. There was so much promise there. We felt it for a while there. I was never fully aboard. But man, I know a lot of people that were on the Jaden Ivey train, and yowzers. I don't even know. I think he's maybe going for like church league now, possibly. But they think he's a little too gritty for that. So anyways, Orlando making it a series, definitely Cade. I don't know. He punctured that lung, and it's just been like, I don't even know. Jalen Duren is in there banging around, and it is nice to see him get his ass kicked every once in a while, because he's always he's like an enforcer, I feel like, in that Isaiah Stewart. Please get him just away. Like another player that I could live without seeing. So that's turning into a series that no one would have thought. The Magic have just been bottom feeding, like just dragging through the dirt all season, and then they come out, and then Paolo really throwing it down, which I like. And Anthony Black too. Loving it. Anthony Black, dude, I like the kid. I don't know. He balls. Anthony Black has some serious potential. Jalen Suggs, no thank you. I'll pass. Franz, I wish that it was. I wish you were playing like you did the other night, consistently for like, how about 2 weeks? I mean, seriously, that would be nice. But Franz is actually stepping up. The other night, what did he do? He did pretty good. How does that affect his card market? I mean, the Franz card market, if you recall back in, I want to say 2022, when that one Seablez, the guy who sells picks now, you can buy his his brother's the professional poker player, and then he rips cards and is like a little kind of an oddball little guy there. I've actually met him a couple of times and ran into him at the Burbank Card Show, actually twice, I think. And yeah, he not a real big conversationalist with me anyways. I wasn't in the mood though, so I can't really fault him there. Franz's market, he was pumping it up, and that's why I brought him up. He was like, I can't remember, he went on like Sports Card Radio, this was a while back, like 2023 maybe, just Franz and going Franz ridiculous. Franz out of control. And I honestly saw some people be like, oh my gosh, I got to get some Franz cards. You know what I'm saying? And go out buying Franz stuff. And Franz is kind of his market. He had a solid market there for a while. He had some fans, I felt like, anyways. I remember having some decent Franz cards there for a minute, but since have gone to the wayside. I mean, Paolo's got to be the biggest laying of an egg this year. I mean, there was so much potential. This was going to be the big breakout year. I saw like his cards just going insane at the beginning of the year. And then when the dude's averaging like 13 a game halfway through the season, not even a mention for the All-Star team. And then their record was also atrocious. It was a real disappointment. So I'm glad to see that he's finally pulling it back together. Because, dude, Paolo I thought for a minute he was going to be the next face. He was giving it a run against Anthony Edwards there for a while. I mean, he still might be. He still might be. Everybody's allowed to have a little hiccup. I mean, SGA should be, but for some reason, I don't know. There's so much SGA hate out there. Like, why are his cards not even more expensive than they are? I mean, it's kind of wild to see the dude's going to get his second MVP this year. They're going to win another championship. And we're still like, I mean, his cards are just, I don't know. I mean, granted, yes, no, they're not like a Karl Anthony Towns. You're not going to be picking up an auto now any longer for less than $400 or $500, right, for like low end. But I mean, look at like a Luka, and he's accomplished quite a bit more at this point. And a Luka card, like a Luka auto, like you're good luck getting in under a G right now, and the guy's injured. I mean, and that's what I thought. I thought there was going to be a Luka pullback. I might pick up some Luka autos, like some nice shit, and no, not at all. It's like people wanted in the Lakers jersey so bad. You'd think he won the MVP for the year, which I did hear something about. He's going to be in the running still, or he didn't get DQ'd from it because he petitioned or something. I don't know. I mean, there's no way there's no way he beats SGA. If he beats SGA in the voting, that, like, dude, they do not want SGA around. Why is the question? Is it the fashion shit? Because I get it, kind of, I mean, though, whatever, he's doing his thing, I think it's great. It's creative, but I get why they wouldn't like it, because it's a little too, feminine or something that, he's, I don't know. But the Crypt Keeper, a.k.a. Adam Silver there, He doesn't want him running things, and he's trying not to make him the face, which they don't want OKC to win. I mean, clearly, Knicks. It's Knicks. They would love to see the Knicks. They love, just like last year. It's not happening though. Not happening. Another team that has just broken my heart and expectations. And Knicks fans that are friends of mine that are listening to this, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not like a huge Knicks fan per se. I'm not a fan of. I'm a big players guy. I like to see players, and I like to see a good narrative. I like to see good games. I like to see good basketball, outstanding play, and of course, there's guys that I don't like, and there's guys that I love, and there's not, there's some teams, I don't know, there's most teams, like, I can't stand anything that has to do with, like, the Hornets, for instance, and that whole fairy tale thing, I'm glad that's gone. Anything with LaMelo Ball, please stop. Please stop now. Like, just, what, him tripping Bam earlier, speaking of playoff nonsense and things that should have escalated, and he should have been out of that game right there. If you can hear my dog snoring there too, that is definitely the dog snoring. But he should have got eliminated from that game. That never should have happened. They never should have beat the Heat. The Heat should be in the playoffs or whatever right now, because the Heat is a playoff. They are a playoff team, man. They come from obscurity to show up and push it in, beat up some kids and roll into the into the quarterfinals or something. That's what the Heat does, and they had some good pieces this year. Khalil Ware is awesome. Tyler Hero shows up. Bam Adebayo, Mr. 83 points. What are you going to say to that? And then LaMelo Ball tatted up from the floor up. Good old 6. I'm not even going to say it. Just annoy. Just the whole thing. I just no, enough. I'm glad to see that guys like Jared McCain aren't going that way. I feel like, because I thought he could kind of go like, but no, he's more about he's down there with OKC. He's doing great. OKC lineup is deep, and it's going to keep going deep for a minute. Clearly, we are witness of something here really great in basketball. As much as people want to deny it, say, Shai's this or that. Dude, the guy is outstanding. And like, he's a free throw merchant, blah, blah, blah. Dude, the guy, the other night I watched him, he had 5 free throws the whole game, and they kicked the shit out of the Suns. What? Oh, he's a free throw merchant, right? Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. The guy will take on anybody, drive on him, goes straight at him, and then with style and finesse. I've seen some graphs and stuff. There was a really cool thing I saw on the Instagram, on the social media, where they had Kobe steps and his moves and his footwork, and putting it with Shai's and kind of mimicking them together, and it was pretty spot on, like very close. The way that he moves, and he studied Kobe, man. The guy's amazing. Doesn't get enough love. They are steamrolling the Suns. The Suns have no chance whatsoever. I like to see Oso, though. Oso standing up a little bit. I like that. Jalen Williams, the bad one. No, the big dude, Jalen Williams. He's doing great, man. It's sweet to see him really balling out. I enjoy that. Other Jalen Williams get well soon. But that's the great part, is one of their top guys, who's like a freaking all-star, is out, and they're still just destroying teams, humiliating teams. I got to take a drink here. What else is new, But I do like to see all the teams kind of going at each other, though. Definitely Magic going at it with the Pistons, which the Pistons really need to back that shit up. They really do. They talk a lot. Looks like your beef stew has gone south. It's not going to make it much longer. It's time to maybe throw that in the disposal. No more beef stew. You got your only, I guess the sweep out there. Out in Portland, I'm in the Northwest, as you know. Not near Portland, thank God. Out here in Southern Oregon. Portland's a beautiful city, sometimes. Nice to see, though, the Blazers making a mark. For a minute there, thought it might, the golden child Victor, when he took that head plant, oh my goodness. I mean, it didn't look real. I know everyone's seen it at this point, but when he fell and knocked himself out, that didn't, I mean, just the like look on his face, the kind of flutter, like, oh, it was wild, you know? And the fact that seeing that dude, he wasn't even like, that wasn't like a tumble or anything rough going on. It's just like, dude kind of tripped and fell over, and then his feet and fell right on his head and knocked himself out. I mean, that's a long way too. You know, I'm not a big, I'm 5'7" on a good day. You know what I'm saying? So that guy hitting his head to the ground from like his knees or wherever he was, that's taller than me. So I'm sure that rocked his dome 100%. But, geez, man, it is frightening to think that maybe he's a little fragile. Yeah, maybe a lot fragile. I don't know. I mean, those legs, definitely, he needs some meat on those bones. Chet's put some meat on his bones, it looks like. He's definitely banging down there. I've seen that. He's hitting down low. He's in the paint. You know, they're going to get really tested. Oso didn't really bring it to him. That other guy, I don't know. What's his goof? I wish they would have had old, what is it? Yannick Nieder. Oh, shit. What is it? I got to look it up. Yannick, here we go. One of my favorite rookies that nobody really talks about much. Here it is. I got one of his nice cards right here. Yannick Niederhauser. Yannick Conan Niederhauser. Watch out for this dude. He was on the Clips, I guess. Why did I think he was on the Suns? I don't know. 2 dud teams. Yeah, what happened to the Clippers? The Claw... Yeah, got lockjaw. The Claw is out. Malfunction. That was quick, too. That was quick. By the Warriors. You know, Warriors, dude, you guys need to figure out an identity here. Steve Kerr, I know you want a double soy latte and shit, but, like, dude, I mean, your career riding Steph Curry here, it's done. I mean, what happens if they trade Draymond? How about that? Get rid of Draymond. Do you see anybody upset about that? Do you think Draymond would go anywhere? That's the question, I guess. Does Draymond go down to L.A. with LeBron? They can bring in another homie of his. I mean, that, you know, him and Marcus Smart, and they can hang out. Speaking of, God, DeAndre Ayton, God, talk about, like, dude, annoying, worthless. I like, though, when he did cap on Clint Capella earlier this year. That was a few weeks back when he was like, they're going to do me like Clint Capella or whatever. That was, like, so just like, oh, wow, that's kind of a curveball. Thanks. But, yeah, Niederhauser, unsung rookie that I think he will be good. Kid looks really good. He's young too. Reminds me of Wembanyama somewhat, just because they're both so thin. But Wembanyama, I mean, clearly they're going to steamroll. They won another game tonight against last night, against the Trail Blazers. They blazed them with ease. The big shocker, though, one of the big shockers, I should say, maybe not the biggest, but Knicks is definitely a shocker, but T-Wolves. I mean, do you know how many people told me that the Nuggies were going to win the Western Conference and roll through OKC? What happened there? What happened there? Right now, they are down 3-1. I mean, and that's turned into an awesome another 2 teams that are at each other's throats. They're like, LeBron, look the other way. With Nike deals. He's like, oh, I'm going to get an Asics deal or some shit. I don't know. New Balance, right? They got Jamal Murray in the New Balance commercials. Jesus. That makes me want to go run out and buy a pair of sneakers. Jamal Murray. That dude, Jamal Murray does get no love, like 0.0 love in the hobby. I mean, just like finally gets named to the All-Star game. And I don't know what it is. Is it because, I mean, I got love for Canada. Is it because he's Canadian? Like, what's the deal? I don't. Is that it? Is that why his cards? Nothing. He gets no love. Is it the New Balance shoe deal? Him and Tyrese Maxey? Is that what's going on? I don't get it though. But I mean, he's stone cold. I think Jamal he's a great player, man. He's really good. Joker though, getting his cage rattled by Jaden McDaniels. He was rattled. And I mean, I don't know. Does that have something to do with this drastic downturn for the Nuggets? Because after game one, Nuggets handled the T-Wolves, if I don't recall. And I was like, oh, shit, not again. Because these guys go at each other. And then, if you remember, like, T-Wolves came back. And I remember that a couple years back. And then the Anthony Edwards card market went insanity for a couple days. Yeah. I was getting offers. Like, everybody jacked their prices up like 300 to 400% on bigger Ant-Man cards. They went nuts. I remember guys begging me to sell them. Like a number to 20 rookie I had. And I was just like, dude, I don't even have it right now. It's being shipped here. Like, oh, can I prepay for it? And blah, blah. I was like, jeez, dude. But they're stepping up. It's good to see. But that is a major upset. T-Wolves rolling into the next, they're going to get, all these teams are going to get throttled by the Thunder. Like, not even a question. I love the Thunder's secondary now. They got, McCain, AJ Mitchell, Jalen with the Y, Williams coming out and balling out, which is awesome. Caruso, I wasn't a huge Caruso guy, never really have been, but you got to give him respect. Dude, Jeff definitely is a game changer. He shifts the momentum when he steps on the floor. Like, that guy's up in your face. He's annoying the shit out of you. He's great. He's great. Unless you're playing against him, that's where I could see him be pretty annoyed. I mean, the Suns are so lackluster. If you're a Suns fan out there, wow. Fuck. Sorry. Devin Booker. What? And I came really close, like a swipe away from picking up a Devin Booker immaculate rookie auto this year, and it was only like $350 or something just like where I was like, man, how is this so low? But there's a lot of guys right now. We're in a really weird time where if you're not Curry, Wemby, or Jordan or Kobe, you're kind of pushed to the side, like everyone. It's really weird, and it's kind of lame, to be honest with you. I like cards because I like things that are, and I like new players. I like different styles of play. And we're still stuck on like two dudes that are, one's passed away, the other's retired for quite a while. And Curry's got 1 foot down the hill retiring, in the next couple years here. And then, Wemby, yeah, he's going to be around for a minute. We hope. So with card collecting, it's annoying. I'm just going to say it. It's annoying. It annoys the shit out of me that, you gotta at the card show, I got a great table lined up with amazing stuff. Lots of rookies, lots of flawless. Like, got any Wembies? Yeah, I got a couple, they're here and there, Got any Jordans? No, not a lot right now, Curry, everyone Curry. You never hear anyone. What am I trying to do? You never hear anyone say, "Oh, I hate Steph Curry." That is a statement that does not leave mouths. So everybody wants to buy his cards constantly, And and I guess add LeBron to that list. Because everyone's got the myth that, once he retires, all of his cards just dramatically rise. Okay, remember last year when the Thunder was killing it and everyone knew that SJ was a shoo-in for MVP, blah, blah, blah. People were like, oh, you better buy his cards. You better buy him now because they're going to announce that he's the MVP and then, oh my God, they're going to triple, quadruple in value. They actually went down from what I saw. The really high end is a different story, but because everybody already went out and bought him. And there was no desire to get any new ones. And I always, and this is something that I want to ask people, if this, Shai is very liberal with his signature, and he signs everything at games, and that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. But every game, he's out there before and after the game, signing everything. You see his cards for sale, autograph, in person, everywhere. My guy Sultani, shout out to my guy there, out in OKC. He's got lots of autographs, you know, the whole team, because they got season tickets. That's awesome. That is freaking rad. But do you think that waters down his signature? Like, I mean, I guess he's only going to be around for so long, you know, in the history of things. But, I mean, the guy, his autographs are out there, you know. And with product, you see his stuff he signs in a lot of product. You know, his rookie autos are not tough to come by. Dude must have signed 20,000 stickers, you know, rookie year or whatever, and they're still going through them, you know. But I often wonder, and that would be a question I would pose to everybody, is, you know, does that, if a guy's out there signing lots of shit on the regular, at the games, at this or that, does that water down his value? Even, you know, everyone wants pack pooled, of course. The value's there if it's numbered to 25, 59, 64, I don't know. Whatever, of course that's going to bring more. But does that water it down? I mean, is that the problem with Shai? Is there too much of his stuff like signed? I don't know. God, that dog is snoring loud. You hear that? Wow. And I'm talking loud too. I'm in the studio. I'm in the home studio. It's Sunday night. The Sunday solo session with Sam from Player Worn Podcast. Please like this. Will you do that for me? I'm not going to add video here because then you can see me sitting in the studio here, and you probably don't want to do that. It's Sunday night. This will be out first thing Monday morning. Make sure you check us out. We're on every week. We drop the episodes on like Thursday or Friday at the latest. I try to. You know, this is a one-man show when it comes to the editing. I do a lot of that work. We do it all with professional equipment in a real studio. On our regular show with my partner Jordan. He is not here, but we're trying something new. Our Sunday night solo with Sam. I'm going to leave it at that. And I hope that you like this. I hope you check us out on IG, on all that shit. Instagram, we're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, at Player Worn Podcast. The YouTube is where it's at. Till next time, I will see you next week. But answer some of these questions. Is SGA watered down with the autos? What are we doing? Tell me. Take care.